Hello folks, welcome as you join us live in the middle of some action from Nola Johnson Court in Norwood. The Norwood Mustangs JV girls team just extending their lead now to 5-0 over Hopkinton JV. Joe Pinola alongside Eric Bodenhofer. Eric, how are you today?
I'm very good, thank you. And I think we just saw one of the JV's patented plays where Lauren Reen sends the stretch pass ahead to Alexa Corus and she lays it in for the bucket. So 5-0 early in this match against Holliston.
Yeah, we missed an early bucket from Lauren Reen there. She hit a three-pointer pretty much just as this game started.
Yep,
so JV girls out to a really nice start for Coach Kayleen Spalding.
Absolutely. Caitlin Grant just driving to the baseline, manages to draw the foul.
And you haven't missed a whole lot, folks. We're about 30 seconds into the game, and that's only the first foul. So the first one will go against Hopkinton.
Although I think you know you're going to be in for a battle when the entire starting five for the other team is wearing knee pads. Like that, this is a team that's going to fight for every ball, I think. So
looks like we might expect a volleyball game to break out with those knee pads.
Alexa Corus driving the basket, just comes up short, but Caroline Forrest corrals the loose ball, finds Lauren Reed outside the arc, looking in for Caroline Forrest, and she's fouled. Is that number 50 for Holliston went over the back, Mia Quinzani?
I believe so, and that will be Mia's first foul of the game. First foul was called on number 10, Lucy Morrow.
Laureen finds Corus again. Back to Reen. We've got Carolyn Forrest, Alexa Corus, Caitlin Grant, Lauren Reen, and Maggie Federico on the court right now for Norwood. And Alexa Corus again driving to the basket. A little strong, up and over. Forrest can't come down with the rebound, and now Holliston's looking to push with number 12, Josie Quinn, bringing the ball up.
Almost to reach there. Lauren wisely brought her hands back to avoid being called.
Katie Williams. Blocked there met there by Caitlin Grant and Maggie Federico, and the
Maggie did a nice job there, moving her feet on defense and really staying with the defender and causing that. Now Norwood has the possession now after this.
Absolutely. So Josie Quinn inbounds. Quick hands there by Alexa Corus, but just knocks it right over to Katie Williams.
Josie Quinn with the bullet pass on that one. That one just came in hot. She put some mustard behind it.
No doubt. That's Josie Quinn again. And that's a shot clock violation on Holliston.
Yeah,
Good
Holliston
defense.
just taking their time as we go through, and you know what? Sometimes you look for that perfect shot, and that shot clock just expires. So I think we might get a reset here.
Seems like something. A little conversation between our scorekeeper and the ref.
A lot to keep track of for these refs, especially with all these new COVID rules and whatnot. They're working hard out there.
So Lauren Reen brings it up and stops and pops and drains another three. I think Lauren had her Wheaties this morning.
Oh, she's feeling it early on.
No
We saw her
doubt.
heat up a lot at the end of last game. She's starting from the get-go today.
Absolutely. That was Katie Williams. Now Lucy Moreau. Josie Quinn. Finds her way through traffic and unfortunately loses the dribble and picked up by Lauren Reen. Finds Caitlin Grant. Going to drive, splits the D, can't quite get that to fall. Gets her own rebound, but can't get the second shot to fall. And then Holliston looking for the quick outlet. Blocked off, and Carolyn Forrest alone under the basket and gets that to fall.
Nice job by Caroline to make sure that goes in. That's a tougher bucket with folks coming on you that quick. And
Yeah,
she did a
especially when
good
you find
job of
yourself
collecting it.
Yeah, all the load for so long. And Holliston has called a timeout, I think understandably so, as they are down 10-0 with not even half of this first quarter are gone.
Eric, a great start for this this Norwood squad. They've provided us with some thrilling games here so far. We've seen a couple of them, and really a nice start. Coach Spalding has to be happy.
Absolutely, and I think you mentioned to me that this actually might be Holliston's first game of the season, and I think, Norwood's got a small roster. They've really built a lot of chemistry. We're playing really well together, and I think kind of tough for a team in their first game to run into that bit of a buzzsaw. So
Yeah, this Holliston team almost almost 1.5 times the size of the Norwood roster, the players they've got on there. So it'll be a challenge for Coach Jeff Waldman to kind of keep them involved and keep all the girls playing. But nice to see them come out still with some energy in what must be a weird season opener for them.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. But yeah, Coach Waldman's over there giving his girls some instruction and I think hoping to maybe turn things around a little bit. So we're going to get Martha Walker, Mia Quinzani, Lucy Moreau, Katie Williams, and Josie Quinn back out there on the hardwood. Facing up, we got now Kiki Delamere has checked in, as has Thalie Cadet. But we have and Sophia Venditti. So
probably going to be seeing Sophia doing a lot of work underneath the hoop. She had a bunch of rebounds the last time they played. A really solid game for her.
Oh, and there's a block from Chorus. But Katie Williams gets the block, and now there's a tie-up on the ground. Is possession arrow favoring Norwood.
Clean block there by Alexis. She did a nice job of really being on top of that, and Norwood gets possession because of it.
Absolutely. So we might look for Delamere to top and shoot here because she is a remorseless shooter. I've seen her pull the trigger a number of times in these games.
I think shoot-first mentality applies to her.
Yep. Often with very good success. And then Thalie Cadet, a bit of a banger. She'll get in there and they're not afraid to do the dirty work. Sophia Venditti trying to turn the corner there, gets the ball knocked away from her and out of bounds for a turnover to Norwood.
Yeah, it looks like the Mustangs will keep it. No inbounds, Eric, as we've gotten used to coming from underneath the basket. But we know some folks from Holliston, they may not have seen basketball played yet in these weird kind of COVID environments.
That's true. That's very true. So Reen finds Chorus. She dribbles once and comes up firing. Gets her own long rebound. Can't get that follow-up to fall. And again, another attempt. Couldn't quite get it to go. And another tie-up. Possession arrow favoring Holliston this time. Oh. Nope, sorry. Actually, not a tie-up, but an actual foul.
I think Thalie Cadet will get called for the foul for Norwood. That'll be her first, so Holliston will get possession.
And Coach Spalding definitely giving her kudos for at least the effort, right? Like there's a foul resulting from hustle, so
that's it. And Norwood had some good looks on that possession. We saw Alexa take a pretty much uncontested shot from the free throw line, followed it up with an offensive rebound that just didn't go.
And there we go, that patented run out.
Oh, she is so good at that, isn't she?
Absolutely.
Alexa now has 4 tonight after putting that bucket home. Not even finished with the first quarter.
Yep. Watching Thalie Cadet bang out here against number 4, Emma Shields.
And it looks like they're going to get Katie Williams there on the travel for Holliston. Nice defense by Kiki Delamere there. She was right on her. And you know what? Sometimes when you get that frustrating defense, it's easy to take a couple extra steps, and the ref, to their credit, right on that as well.
Absolutely. Oh, and just going to take that shot. Caitlin Grant comes down with the rebound, but can't quite bring the ball all the way down. The run out there to Lucy Moreau. A little strong on that rebound, and Alexa Chorus with the rebound, and then the foul from Josie Quinn. Couldn't quite move her feet fast enough.
Good look for Josie there. I'm sorry, for Lucy there for Holliston. You know, that's a tough shot to make, especially on the run. But that's a shot that I'm sure Coach Waldman wants them to take.
Absolutely. I'm sure it's probably, again, rust, nerves, the first opening, right? Those will start falling probably even later in this game.
And for half these girls, freshmen too.
Right, absolutely. First taste of high school basketball is Chorus is out for a wide open 3. Can't quite get it, but Reen gets the rebound, finds Chorus again. He's going to drive. Meet Mia Quinzani there in the key and draw the foul.
Yeah, that looks like that'll be the second today on Mia.
Looks like we're going to get a Holliston substitution here as Sienna Roby is going to check in for Quinzani. Her sit with her 2 fouls. Keep her available for later in the game. Reen finds Sophia Venditti cutting nicely across the key. Then finding Alexa Chorus, who dribbles out from the trees, and Caitlin Grant, able to split the defense and get the layup to fall.
That's that strong guard play for Norwood, being able to take it inside. You saw Caitlin with some really professional-looking moves on there.
Yeah, very good. Lucy Moreau looking to turn the corner, picks up her dribble and finds Emma Shields. She's going to pop from 3. Kaylee Delamere with the rebound, then finds Lauren Reen. Oh, Alexa Corus gets stripped as she drives, and now another tie-up. All right. Possession arrow favoring Holliston. So.
Eric, I'll tell you early on, even just a couple games in, this Norwood team seems to be a more cohesive unit. They seem to really be playing well off of each other, using picks and things like that. So nice to see them improving.
Yeah, absolutely. So Lucy Moreau passes up the thing, I guess, and Roby to Shields.
She just took that last good look from 3. Wouldn't be surprised to see her go that again.
And quick hands again, knock the ball away. Oh, and once again, the run out. Oh, unfortunate, but Caitlin Grant's there to get the rebound, and then Venditti, one more time. Nope, can't quite do it. Caitlin Grant hits the deck. Holliston comes up with the ball. Ooh, that was a exchange. Katie Williams is looking to bring the ball up now.
Smart by Katie, slowing it down a little bit for Holliston. I don't blame her at all.
And Shields. All right. Got to hold off the ball on Alexa Corus, I guess one of the cutting Holliston players. She got a hand on her. And
second team foul of the game on Norwood, and it'll be Katie Williams to inbound it. Or I'm sorry, Emma Shields will inbound it for Holliston.
Oh, Alexa Corus once again with quick hands.
She was so fast through there, it's almost like she was running with it and kind of passed it to herself. Really nice play in transition for the Mustangs. And Alexa doing it all as she grabs that rebound.
She's looking to push the ball. Is she going to drive right to the basket? She is. And she's going to finish with another layup. Coach Waldman looking for a little D from his team right now. Oh, and Lauren Reen with anticipating that pass.
Yeah, a little D from Norwood there as Lauren turns it into some points in transition. She has 8 tonight. 6 seconds left. Let's see if Holliston gets a shot up here.
Oh. Wow, so an impressive first quarter there for Norwood.
Oh, Norwood came out firing there. And you know what, they're hitting their shots, and they look really good, Eric, on the offensive glass as well.
Yeah, absolutely, and great defense. I mean, really frustrating Holliston, jumping into passing lanes, getting those steals, quick hands, making it really difficult for the Holliston girls to put the ball on the ground, and and a pretty commanding lead after this first quarter. Oh, and there we go with fan cam.
Oh, no! All of its students and teachers alike here in Norwood.
Yep. Definitely a reason for all those fans to be excited, as the JV squad has really just come out on fire and firing on all cylinders here.
Oh, we're happy to see fans at home into it, and our cardboard cutout fans also happy. It is quiet in here.
It is.
It's something that we've strangely gotten used to in calling these basketball games, but for especially the freshmen on these teams, this is par for the course for high school basketball, which has to be a strange thing.
Right, yeah, this is all they've ever seen and known. And I think, I know in the last games they'd allowed fans in, but I think Holliston has asked their opponents to keep fans, even their home fans, out of the arenas during this season, just out of abundance of caution. So I think that's why it's even quieter than it was last time in here. So.
Yeah, Holliston wisely, being very careful about this pandemic. The Panthers only have 3 home games and 3 away games on their schedule. So they only play 3 different teams here. So it'll be a very short season, but at least these girls playing for Holliston, thankful to at least get some opportunities to play. So Norwood a really strong first quarter there. Alexa Corus with 8 points. Lauren Reen had 8 points. Caitlin Grant and Caroline Forrest also chipped in a bucket, but just some really good teamwork and something that we've gotten used to from a small but mighty JV basketball squad. Holliston trying to find their footing. And Eric, we saw Coach Waldman, I think mostly playing his sophomores there in the first quarter. It's a mix of sophomores and freshmen on the Holliston team. No surprise that he goes with the girls that have a little more experience in their first match.
Absolutely, certainly. And give the freshmen a chance to just sort of see the game played at this level and And yeah, no, certainly, I think that's a very reasonable strategy, I would say.
And he's done a really nice job of rotating a lot of players in, because especially you don't want players getting cold on the bench. And, you know, when your team's struggling to find his footing early on, you never know if someone's going to step up on that bench for you. And I think he's trying to find out who are going to be the girls that he can lean on this year.
Yeah, absolutely. And it looks like we're starting out for them with Katie Williams, Megan Lyons. Who else is out there? I think Quinzani's back on there with her
Looks
two
like
fouls.
Martha Walker back out there as well
Martha
for
Walker.
Holliston.
Josie Quinn as well. And for Norwood, we've got Carolyn Forrest, who's out there at the arc, and Daly Cadet, a little strong there. Maggie Federico as well. And Lauren Reen and Caitlin Grant, the guard positions. This is Lyons, looking for the bounce pass down, and a kick there. So reset the shot clock, and Holliston ball out on the sideline.
Yeah, Lauren Reen played some soccer this season, so not surprising to see her get her foot involved there.
Absolutely.
She is just so athletic in all facets.
Josie Quinn there with the pass over to Katie Williams.
Good defense by Caitlin Grant.
Oh, and then Quinn just can't quite hold that. Maggie Federico, yeah, wrestles that ball away from Quinzani. Finds Lauren Reen. Guarded closely there by Lyons. Carolyn Forrest looking to drop her shoulder and turn. Can't quite make it, but finds the Cadet, who's going to travel soon if she's not careful.
Yeah, 3 seconds they're going to call her for. Really good defense by Mia Quinzani for Holliston there, who kind of gave Tali nowhere to go with that ball.
Yep, absolutely. And the Norwood coaches given Tali credit for battling hard for that ball, even though she ended up with a 3-second violation, but still, good effort there. Again, as Quinn drives.
Oh, that's a nice looking take.
The first basket for Holliston.
Josie Quinn's kind of been one of their distributors and leaders, it seems, on the court early on for the Panthers. Not surprising she opens up the scoring for them.
Absolutely. Maggie Federico looking to drive against Quinn. Caitlin Grant. Oh, just finds the underside of that rim.
Yeah, the rim rejected her on that one. A good take, though, for Caitlin.
Oh, good look-ahead pass there. Poor Maggie Federico. I think had to adjust her glasses and her mask after that first attempt at the rebound. So 2 quick baskets in a row for Holliston, and they've managed to hold Norwood off the scoreboard for the start of this quarter.
Yeah, you got to like the way you're starting if you're Holliston. A couple quick buckets. Nice take from Martha Walker on that last one.
So Carolyn Forrest drops her shoulder and manages to come away with the ball in the basket.
Caroline is not one to shy away from contact, is she, Eric?
Not at all, Joe. Josie Quinn to Katie Williams there. Katie Williams turns the corner, takes the shot, doesn't get it to fall. Maggie Federico tries to corral that ball, then disrupts Lyons, who passes it right to Forrest, and then hands off to Lauren Reen. Yep. And Lauren Reen trying the long 3, can't quite get there. Daly Cadet trying to disrupt that, and then Lauren Reen popping in, and here we go now with that Katie Williams carrying it up.
Good work against securing that rebound from Mia Quinzani for Holliston.
Oh, Daly Cadet tried that, gets knocked out by Quinzani. Now there's Martha Walker fighting amongst the trees. So Josie Quinn with kind of a desperation heave there coming out of that traffic.
Yeah, a lot of girls near the basket. I like the kick-out attempt. It looked, I believe that was Martha Walker who tried kicking that ball back out. Decent look for 3, but Norwood, they have such quick guards that they're able to jump out, and that defense kind of moves together underneath the hoop, but then they can spread out and also guard players on the perimeter as well.
Yeah, no, definitely. I mean, I think Holliston definitely been frustrated by those quick hands. But hey, you know, they broke the seal on the basket finally and got a couple to fall. So hopefully they can keep that going and maybe claw back into this. I mean, it's not an insurmountable amount. There's more time left in the game than it took Norwood to score 22 points. So, you know, stronger defense, a little better offense, and they can be right back into this.
Yeah, and you have to like the way Holliston has come out in this second quarter. They've looked a lot better than the way they started. They seem to be playing together more. And they had a couple really good looks there on offense that the shots just didn't fall. So they've got to be a little bit more aggressive on grabbing defensive rebounds, not allowing Norwood to get those second chance buckets. And if they continue to get these looks, I think the shots will start falling for them.
Yeah. Yeah, you just got to keep playing the game, right? That's the only way they're going to get back into this. So it looks like we're getting that same forward. We're going to have Katie Williams, Quinzani, Lucy Moreau. Oh, that's a substitution, I think.
Yeah, looks Martha like Lucy
Walker
Moreau's in there.
And Lyons out there for Holliston, and then Forrest, Federico, Grant, Reen, and Delamere for Norwood. As Delamere inbounds to Reen, and she brings the ball up. Norwood goes into its half-court offense, and Forrest at the top of the key. She seals, so Caitlin Grant can make a drive. Unfortunately, Caitlin just found the backboard a little bit there. And there's Lyons looking for the... And she finds it. Nice pass there from Lucy Morrow to find Lyons streaking up there, and she gets that to fall.
Strong take from Megan Lyons as she puts the first 2 points up of her high school career.
Caitlin Grant just a little strong with that three, and a wide open look.
There's a nice athletic play by Katie Williams to keep that ball in bounds. Unfortunately, right to a Norwood player.
Oh, and couldn't get the shot to fall. Draws the foul there. I mean, smart foul, I think, from Lucy Moreau there.
That would have been a good look for Caroline.
Yep.
But you know what? Sometimes there are smart fouls, and that may have been a place for it as Lucy Morrow picks up her second.
Now it's up to Caroline to make them pay for the foul, right? And for the Holliston fans, I don't know if you've seen this before, but under the COVID rules, for the first, unless it's a 1-and-1, for the first free throw, there are no rebounders allowed into the key, and then for the second shot, each team is allowed 2. So.
And here they come. It looks like, Holliston will use a couple. Mia Quinzani and Katie Williams will battle against Lauren Reen and Alexa Corris to get the rebound if Caroline misses here. She made the first.
Exactly. And she makes the second.
Great looking form on her free throws.
Absolutely. Nothing but net. All right, so now, and Caroline, is a reward for making 2 free throws. Gets to get a little breather. Is Sophia Venditti checks back in. So we have Venditti, Federico, Corris, Grant, and Delamere on the court right now. Corris with those quick hands almost getting there. Mora finds Quinzani, and then Corris comes down with the long rebound, looks to push, and brings the ball back and lets Norwood set and get into their half-court offense. Grant to Corris. Delamere's cutting along the baseline and then comes back out. Back to Grant, who's going to drive. Pop to Maggie Federico, who is going to drive herself, and then dish back out to Grant. Grant's head cut off there nicely by the Holliston defender. Corris can't quite get that to fall, and now Holliston looking to run it out. There's that Moreau with the layup, and then just the turnover.
Yeah, smart play by Caitlin Grant on defense, making sure she didn't get too involved there and get the foul called on her.
Yeah, disrupt the shot and the turnover.
That's exactly what you want to do. You saw her put her hands up, making sure she didn't get called for that.
Yeah.
Caitlin also so good at driving from that spot on the court.
Absolutely.
Norwood really likes to attack.
Interesting to watch Norwood, play these. Oh, this Venditti gets that miss and finishes the layup, but to watch them run their offense without Lauren Reen at the helm, where she spends quite a bit of the game. But good job there by the guards to keep it going. As Moreau is tripped up there. Ooh. Caitlin Grant and Quinzani go down hard to try and get that loose ball, but I think Corris is going to get called for the trip there. Inadvertent. Their feet just got tied up, but...
Yeah, I think that'll be Alexa's second of the game. It's the third team foul of the half on the Mustangs, who lead 26-6.
It's Katie Williams inbounding. Oh, nice long pass into Quinzani. Just can't quite keep the handle on the turn and sends the ball out.
She tried to find Michaela McHugh underneath there. Just missed on that bounce pass, perhaps a little too strong.
I hadn't noticed that Michaela had checked in, so I think it's maybe her first shift out there. Lyons guarding Corris up high, and Michaela McHugh chasing Caitlin Grant. Katie Williams almost came away with something, but Grant with those quick hands gets the ball back. Delamere now looking to patrol the perimeter, finds Venditti. And then Quinzani knocks the ball out of Venditti's hands and out of bounds. So Norwood has to inbound with only 8 seconds left on the shot clock.
Holliston's bench coming alive a little bit there with that defensive play. Nice
Absolutely.
to hear them getting into the game a little bit as they become more of a team.
So Grant finds Corris. She drives. Can't get it to fall, but gets her own rebound and a new shot clock.
That's perhaps the most important thing. That shot clock was going down.
Grant faked her defender far enough off to try and take that three. Couldn't quite get it to fall. And now we've got Katie Williams bringing the ball up. Finds Lyons. She's going to turn the corner and drive. Wow.
Nice take for Holliston's new leading scorer today, Megan Lyons.
Yeah, definitely. The promising freshman there. Made some good moves to the basket. Venditti blocked by the rim. And looking for that run out.
Good hustle there from Michaela McHugh.
Gonzani stops and is blocked by Alexa Corus.
That's a textbook block there from 22 for the Mustangs. She's had a great game.
Going to drive and one.
And the basket will, I believe they said the basket's good, but we, yeah, that's exactly what they're going to do. I was wondering there for a second. We didn't see any rebounders in, but the referee does a nice job of saying, hey, the rules are a little bit different. This is the first and one we've seen today.
Yep.
And now it looks like we'll get a couple girls battling for the rebound. Eva St. John is in there for Holliston with Katie Williams, and they'll go against the two towers, it seems like, for Norwood, Caroline Forrest and Sophia Venditti, who have been so good on the boards.
Absolutely, yeah. So Caroline and so Forrest and Cadet just checked in for Federico and Grant. There's a miss.
And I don't think that got anything except the bottom of the net.
Some confusion. I'm not quite sure what the explanation was, but Coach Spalding asking himself. So now Lyons bringing the ball up. Finds Morrow. Met by the trees. Lyons, quick hands there from Forrest. Delamere is able to come up with the ball.
Yeah, Kiki's got such quick hands. Nice job by her taking that ball away.
Absolutely. So Corus met by Lyons way outside the arc. Forces her to give the ball up to Forrest. Forrest looking to drive and then hands off to Delamere. Delamere to Corus. And Corus stops a little short on that. Good rebound, I think that's by Williams. And then poked from behind right to Delamere. He's going to go for the layup. Can't quite get it to fall.
Great look, strong take from Kiki right there.
Good. Sophia Venditti finds Corus. Fresh shot clock. They'll try this again. Shifted to the left hand for the left-handed floater. That was quite impressive.
Alexa's just feeling it today.
I think so.
She knows everything she puts up kind of has a chance at this point, and she's taking shot after shot. She's made 6 field goals already today. We're not even at halftime.
That's impressive. Very impressive. Quick hands there by Corus as they're looking to find Ava St. John cut into the basket, and Corus knocked that pass away.
I think we're starting to see Holliston play with a little more confidence. You're starting to see some zip on those passes. You're starting to see them driving a little bit more inside, and I think that just kind of comes with the territory. You're getting the freshmen in there. Now they're kind of involved in the game rather than just taking the first couple steps onto the court.
Yeah, I think you've seen some better off-the-ball movement, some more confidence with those passes, just like you said, and some more willingness to drive to the hoop.
A couple of these freshmen for Holliston has looked great. As we mentioned, Megan Lyons a couple points.
Yeah,
Michaela McHugh has been fighting a lot for these balls in the paint.
Right. Apparently Delamere called for a foul there.
That'll be the first on Kiki.
So Ava St. John will inbound. Looking to Lucy Moreau, Josie Quinn, Katie Williams, Michaela McHugh out there. Bailey Cadet trying to get in that passing lane. And McHugh tries to split the D. Throws up a little bit of a prayer. I think she's hoping that with that contact she'd actually get the foul, but no call there.
That's a tall task trying to get in between Caroline Forrest and Sophia Venditti as Holliston gets a couple subs in there.
I think we're taking the first look at Samantha Smith.
Samantha wearing number 1, and that's 24.
Caroline
Lindsay
Forrest
Haddad in the game.
Very casual block of that pass. It's a problem when you're short, going up against someone tall.
Shot clock off here for Norwood.
Venditti finds Forrest way out high. She's thinking about driving. Nope. Turns the corner instead. Draws the contact. Nope. Bailey Cadet called for the moving screen. Again, I think another, the hustle foul. She's trying to play some good defense and just got a little ahead of herself. But
yeah, she was really putting her effort into that screen and just, I think, one step too many, and the refs were right on it.
Absolutely. Williams gonna take the 3.
I like that look though from Katie Williams.
Yeah, absolutely. not a lot of time left on the shot clock or the quarter clock, and so took that shot.
Yeah, relatively clean three. That's what you're looking for at this point when that shot clock is winding down as much as it did. So, Holliston, they played pretty well that quarter. They were 8-8 with Norwood in there.
Yeah, I mean, and much more evenly matched during that quarter. So I think Holliston took the blow and it didn't let it phase them, and they're coming right back at them. So a very good job there.
Yeah, Norwood, we've seen how this team really plays off of each other really well. Look at that fan cam. These kids are ready to go and cheer on their Mustangs.
The staff support.
And nice to see those in school also wearing their masks. We're happy at least they're able to be here in some capacity, and the staff loves it too.
Yeah, this is pretty fantastic, actually. This is a great little addition that the team at NCM has added to these broadcasts.
Yeah, credit to Mrs. Glenn and the Spirit Club. It is so hard to drill up spirit interest when you can't even go to the games.
Absolutely.
And yet Norwood's still doing that.
Yep.
We see some wonderful posters that are behind the benches for the Mustangs, for Spirit Week. So even though it's not exactly the environment we'd be used to, still spirit comes through here in Norwood.
Yeah, absolutely. And we're not that far. Hopefully soon enough we'll be able to have fans back in the stands, and maybe this spring when the sports move back outside, we'll actually be able to get a few more students in the stands.
Yeah, especially this is a great gym, especially with the walking track that we have above, and the hockey team now getting to play at the Skating Club of Boston. They've got a wonderful facility that I'm sure fans are going to love too. So we can't wait to get you all in the stands and watching us live as much as we love you watching us on MCM.
Yeah, I'm sure you'll all be very happy to be watching these games live and not having to listen to Joe and I attempt to fill airtime. So.
Well, we don't have to fill that much airtime at halftime, though.
That's
These
true.
halftimes fly. Well, they're already 20 seconds, and we're going to have this ball back in the game.
Yep, absolutely. So Norwood's got Reen, Delamere, Federico, Forrest, and Grant on the court. And I see Josie Quinn, Quinzani, Martha Walker. Oh, long three there. Quinzani comes down with the rebound, trying to go back up against Forrest. Can't quite do it. And then quick hands there from Lauren Reen.
Yeah, Lauren, right on that one. She's back out there, and Holliston needs to pay attention.
So did Kate Grant. I think I had Lauren threw that pass, and then I think I heard her call Kate's name because she realized Kate had looked away and I think was about to be knocked unconscious by a pass. So.
Well, the three of them playing together a lot. I was talking to Caitlin Grant earlier. She was saying her, Lauren, Alexa, they've played so much with each other, even through the years. So nice to see them being able to do that on the high school level.
Yeah, I'm sure they've played a lot of youth basketball together, absolutely.
There's a good look from Lucy Moreau as she knocks down the shot. Holliston in double digits now with 10.
And Coach Waldman asking his girls to stay active, hands up. Oh, Delamere with that three-point range she has. Couldn't quite get that one to fall as Martha Walker brings the ball up, finds Katie Williams to Morrow, who's now found her range and is feeling it. So Morrow 2 in a row there for...
Look at that, 5 points in less than a minute from number 10 there for Holliston.
Lauren Reen continues to play the point. Caitlin Grant going to Delamere. Grant's going to drive, runs into... called for the travel there, met by Katie Williams out high, and that I think forced her into the travel.
Tell you, Eric, off the ball, when I'm watching Holliston play, one player that's been standing out to me, Martha Walker, has been really active. Her guarding of Lauren Reen there didn't allow Caitlin to get the pass to number 4, and that possibly contributed to that travel.
So Mora's range a little off on that one, and ball falls really easily into the Norwood rebounders. Reen with the floater, can't get it to fall. Oh, and then... all right, off of Forrest.
Yeah, that was a strong rebound for Josie Quinn, and then she just tried to immediately put it right back on the floor and move up the court. Unfortunately, I thought off her foot, but it must have hit a Norwood player on its way out.
Apparently went off of Carolyn's foot, so Martha Walker looking to move that ball out to Katie Williams, who's immediately swarmed by 2 defenders.
And nice
Delamere with
hands.
those quick hands, corrals the loose ball.
She always gets in there like on defense, it seems.
Yep.
Number 25 for the Mustangs.
She's able to sneak into some small spaces there.
Well, Caitlin Grant thought about it from
She
three.
did. Oh, Marine cannot get that floater to fall. Oh, but able to at least keep Quinzani from thinking that outlet pass to Morrow, who had taken off.
Yeah, Mia's done a nice job securing these rebounds for Holliston and kind of resetting for their team.
Yep. Oh, good look from Josie Quinn down to Quinzani. And I think Quinzani draws the... Well, I think she drew the foul, maybe.
Looks like it will go against Norwood as Holliston will inbound.
Well, I guess
again.
maybe it's just I didn't see them actually signal anything to the scorekeeper, so just maybe out of bounds.
Yeah, it appears to be so. Emma Shields has
Quinn.
has entered for
Williams
Holliston.
to Quinn. Long rebound. Maggie Federico goes to the deck to try and corral it. Gets the tie ball, and it's Norwood's possession, so good job by Maggie there.
Yeah, smart play by Maggie. It looked like she was about to think about kicking that ball out as a dangerous pass that could have resulted in a transition bucket for Holliston, but she keeps possession knowing Norwood has the possession arrow.
Excellent. Oh, just off Maggie's hands and out of bounds there for the turnover.
Yeah, just slightly too tall. A good idea, though. She was in a good spot, and I like the thought on that pass there from Caitlin Grant.
Absolutely. So Katie Williams playing the point. Got Emma Shields out there to her left. And down low, and Quinzani, but Caroline Forrest just knocks that ball right away. So Katie Williams will inbound.
Yeah, she's a strong inbound passer, and there's one right there to Quinn.
Oh, and so does Caitlin Grant play volleyball? Because I think maybe she should. That looks like a...
Oh, I hope she does. She swatted that one out of there really quickly.
Yep.
And she's made her presence felt. Caitlin Grant, well, she has 2 points today, but her defense has been outstanding.
Absolutely, absolutely. So Reen finds Federico, who's going to take the shot. Oh, and just a little short. Caroline Forrest comes through the traffic.
Great defense by Emma Shields there to force the turnover. Good look from Maggie, though, on that shot.
Absolutely, and a good catch and release. Like there was very little hesitation from her on that.
Oh, speaking of catch and release.
Yep. So Shields a little short on that. Caitlin Grant picks up the loose ball, drives in, and lots of contact and no call.
Yeah, it looks like it'll be Holliston ball. The ref right on there.
Yep.
And so even though it might have hit off a bunch of players, he definitely had the best view there.
Absolutely. All right, so sort of some wholesale substitutions for Norwood, as we now have Venditti, Cadet, and Chorus back in. And Williams bringing the ball up. Finds Morrow, who had found the range earlier, and now maybe not so much. Grant comes down with that rebound.
Yeah, Morrow looks real close to that range. That shot didn't miss by much.
No, not at all. And Chorus finds the range on the other end for a long 2, standing on the line there.
She seems to like that spot just inside the line, and you know what? If she's finding the shot from there, as long as it goes in, we're not too picky about those point values.
Williams with a 3, a little short, and Meditti's just going to let that slide right out.
About halfway through this third quarter, and they've just been back and forth, kind of like the second quarter. So perhaps that start to the game, a little bit of an aberration as Holliston just found their feet.
Absolutely, I think that's very true. Well, game of pass between Chorus and Delamere there, and good defense by Holliston, keeping them from being able to go anywhere with that.
Yeah, we know Kiki likes to shoot. That Holliston defense forced her not to.
Oh, and just bounce it around. Quinzani comes down with that, finds Shields. Shields is going to push the ball, see if she can find. And out, met by Chorus. Oh, and Delamere, strong with that ball. Just Williams is just a little bit bigger and able to get around her and take the ball. A block there. Recovered by Quinzani, and then contact under the basket.
Yeah, I think they're going to get Caitlin Grant for the foul. That'll be her first today.
Yep.
Amazing that Caitlin has played such good defense, yet she only picks up her first foul here about midway through the third quarter.
Quinzani at the line, shooting first of 2. Strong there, and so now the rebounders will enter the frame. Chorus and Venditti for Norwood, and Williams and Morrow for Holliston. Errant there, and
And I think they may have said there that the shooter came up to try to get that rebound. It's weird that it's the 2-on-2 in the post, but in order to not give a team the advantage, that shooter's not allowed to come up past that free throw line and be an extra rebounder. That would give the offense a 3-2 advantage.
So again, probably something that Holliston is just adjusting to because they haven't had the game experience that Norwood has. So Delamere out wide, trying to find Venditti and can't. Ball knocked back into the backcourt, and Delamere comes up with it. Norwood will reset with only 14 seconds on the shot clock. Grant calmly takes that, just misses a little short. Delamere with the rebound, but they need to remember that they didn't hit the rim, and so that shot clock did not reset. And Staley Cadet, beats the buzzer.
Tolly on the board with a nice rebound. She was in the perfect spot for it, and she finishes.
It was well done there.
I think some of the players in Norwood there almost thought the shot clock reset, but you make a good point, Eric. Since the shot was off and it didn't hit the rim or the backboard, that shot clock stayed at 5 seconds, and Norwood had to get a shot off pretty quickly.
And thankfully they were able to. So Corus playing the point now. Oh! She's trying to find Delamere, who just started her cut. Delamere's trapped in the corner, finds Cadet. Cadet
can't
quite handle that pass. Mora's going to drive to the basket. Met by Grant, who manages to disrupt that shot without actually fouling, as you noted earlier. Or was that? Yeah, that was Grant, right? That wasn't Venditti. Good defense there.
Yeah, that's team defense. And Holliston, too, with that one. Michaela McHugh almost forced that turnover in the corner. I don't know how Kiki Delamere got that ball out of there.
No, absolutely. So, nice job there by Morrow to recognize the possession and get out ahead of the Norwood defense.
Lucy Morrow really starting to come on here. She's got 7 now.
So Grant will look to switch. Finds Cadet. Cadet back to Grant. Grant to Corus, who's going to take the shot. And yep, this is Alexa's game. There is no doubt she is having a career night.
A good movement between the three of them, too. We saw Caitlin with a quick pass to Tali inside, kicked it back out to Alexa. And you know what? Alexa was the one that knocked down the shot, but that's a team bucket. They moved around to find the open player.
Absolutely. And Holliston's got a timeout here again, I think, as that lead increases again.
Yeah, and really nice work by Coach Waldman getting all these girls into the game, their first action. It's even hard with just 6 games on the schedule. These girls are coming out here working hard in practice. You want to give them all some time, but there's just not that many minutes in Holliston season.
No, not at all. And I think if I look back at the first JV game I called for Norwood, I don't think Norwood's offense was not clicking anywhere like it is now. And so certainly I think had these two teams met 2 weeks ago,
right, I
think the score would be much closer. These last 2 quarters are more indicative of this matchup than that first quarter, which was just I think a perfect storm for Holliston and a runaway train on the Norwood side. So.
Yeah, especially playing on the road too. Not only do these COVID rules happen, not only do you start your season late, but not to make excuses, they're coming to Norwood as well, and these girls are used to playing on this court in front of these cardboard fans and us, I guess.
Right. Yeah, and the bus ride's never that conducive to getting ready for anything. So.
No, but there will be a lot of bus rides in their future if they keep playing.
Absolutely.
One of the hallmarks of playing high school sports. The TVL not too far spread out, but still some decent rides, especially if you're going maybe from all the way from Dedham to Bellingham once we really start getting back into the swing of things and all teams are back in play.
Well, I mean, the TVL is basically a part of Massachusetts that anyone who lives north of the gas tanks doesn't think actually exists, right? It's some phantom part of the state, so.
Yeah, it's just that chunk of land that gives Massachusetts its state, right? But we love it here.
Exactly. So good look there from Holliston. Just couldn't quite get it to fall. And Corus looks for Venditti out. Venditti's kind of, well defended there by Josie Quinn.
She just got that pass off. I thought she was going to drag her back foot and she was going to get called for the travel, but wisely dealt it off.
Yep. So Corus just sort of patrolling the arc. Hands off to Grant. Finds Delamere for the shot with the block, and then,
Tali Cadet, we see her battling with that ball a whole lot. And she's been in some good places to secure some loose balls for Norwood that might otherwise go out of bounds or into Holliston's hands.
Nope, Disney's working hard, but Holliston's going to get a shot here. Williams to Morrow, finds Quinn inside, who turns, can't quite get that to fall. Was that McHugh, I think, who took that? And then Quinzani with the fifth try. Oh, and then Tally. Oh, almost recovered, but it was standing on the line. But again, another good hustle play from Tally Cadet. But Holliston will get a chance to have the last shot of the game as the shot clock is off. But they're going to take a quick one. Oh, and it's going to fall. Morrow again with the. She's their leading scorer, no doubt.
Yeah, Lucy's in double digits tonight. That's 10 for her. She has had the lion's share of Holliston's points.
And here's Delamere.
Oh, there she is.
3.
We knew that shot was coming soon, didn't we, Eric?
Yep. Morrow couldn't get a final shot off, but
what a great way to close out the quarter from Kiki Delamere. She sees Lucy Morrow make that shot for Holliston, and Norwood answers. Gotta love that if you're Coach Spalding.
Absolutely. No, and it's good. I mean, I think both teams are continuing to battle. Holliston is certainly working their way back into, I think, a rhythm and an offensive flow, and their defense has definitely improved over these last few quarters. They're really moving well to the ball and swarming the ball handlers and forcing the difficult shot.
That's it, and welcome inside our booth, I guess,
here.
Our perch from the walking track. Glad you all can join us at home here on NCM, and we'll get a big varsity game following this as the Hopkinton Panthers varsity team kicks off their season playing against a Norwood Mustang team that that's coming off a big win against Medfield on Friday night.
Absolutely. Maybe hopefully it'll be another good tilt. These games have been a lot of fun, very entertaining to watch, and both the Norwood JV and the Norwood varsity, hard-working teams that are really enjoyable to root for.
Absolutely, and really nice players in the team too, and on both sides. And for Norwood, student athletes as well. They're having to not only deal with all these rules on the court, but also they're learning in the classroom, online, wearing masks, staying apart, and still keeping on top of their schoolwork. So credit to them for that. Yeah,
and I'm sure these Holliston students are going through the same things with the complete disruption of your academic year. With maybe we'll be full remote for a week or two, and now we'll go back to hybrid, and you and your friends are now quarantined for 14 days because you happen to be playing in an AAU basketball game with So just credit to these kids to keep focused and keep working and hopefully enjoying at least this outlet, right?
Yeah, at least it's some kind of outlet. As a science teacher, I can't wait till we're back in person and get to doing these labs again. But at least they're able to get some avenues to be able to come out and play and at least be able to be in person a little bit through their school.
So here we've got Sienna Roby has checked in, and we've got Morrow, Williams, Quinn, and Quinzani out there along with, and then Federico, Reen, Forrest, Venditti, and Porras for Norwood. Venditti out the arc.
Yeah, that pass surprised Sophia there. I don't think she found herself in a good spot, but I don't think she was quite ready for Caroline to pass that to her in that moment.
So Quinzani with the foul. I think she reached around there on that inlet pass to Forrest.
Quinzani picks up her third. That's the high mark for the Holliston team. But she's been doing a lot of that dirty work for Holliston inside. She, in addition to those 3 fouls, she's also piled up a lot of rebounds. So she's doing a lot of positive work as well.
A lot of rebounds, and I think she's done a lot of cutting off the lane so that the Norwood guard has had to rethink their drive. So quick pop to Forrest. Can't quite get that to fall. Of course, the quick hands in the battle. Reen. Oh, with a floater. That's not going to fall. And quick hands from Forrest, who's got to dip her shoulder and get the up and under. Can't get that to fall.
Oh, man.
Of course, again, out to Reen. I think they can call her for the travel. Yep.
They are, yeah. That shot clock kept getting reset there. Norwood with chance after chance and some really good looks. I like the look from Caroline Forrest almost along the baseline. Not a shot we see her take a lot, but a decent opportunity there.
No, she's got some pretty decent low post moves. She's good at dropping that shoulder and getting around her defender.
I think she's going to get called for a foul here, though. Okay. And she knows it as she kind of nods her head to coach. That'll be Caroline's first today.
Yep. Holliston shooting the first of 2. It's Williams at the line. And Will Strong rattles out. The rebounders now enter with Quinzani and Quinn. Diddy and Forrest for Norwood. A little short. It finds its way out of bounds for Norwood possession. So
Those rebounds, or not those rebounds, those free throws, I wonder, Eric, especially with this quiet gym, if that puts a little extra pressure on those shots.
Yeah, no doubt, right? Chorus to Reen to Federico. Federico's going to take that shot. Oh, good look for her, just a little off. And the chorus comes all right with that loose ball. And then, a good look into Venditti. And then some quick hands from Quinzani, I think, to deflect that and allow Quinn to come away with it. So,
yeah, Mia's been around that ball a lot, and she makes a difference again there for the Panthers.
Caroline Forrest with some quick hands there herself. And again, the run out and the basket. So I think that's the 4th time that Reen and Chorus have gotten that to work.
Yeah, they have been around the ball a lot together.
Oh, good Lord. Alexa Chorus is just having a game. Just having a game.
We just got to let her go and let our audience admire the game that she is having.
Yeah.
She looks confident out there, and she's now got 21 points tonight.
Does she really? She just deflected that pass to Reen, so I don't, won't get credit for it, but maybe she's going to, now a rebound. Federico finds Forrest, finds Reen for a long 3. It's going to rattle around, and Chorus again.
She's closing in on a double-double, I think.
I think you might be right. Possibly even a triple. I don't know how many assists she's got tonight either. Oh, just a little strong. Venditti up for that rebound and just ends up knocking it out of bounds. But actually a pretty good sequence and very much a show from Alexa Chorus tonight.
Yeah, and what's nice to see is that Alexa's also been able to spread the ball around. She had a chance there to come back after grabbing the offensive rebound and throw up a contested shot, but she kicked it out, eventually got a good look over to Caroline on the side, and that's how you play team basketball.
Absolutely. I don't think there's anything about Alexa's game tonight that's showboating or playing outside of the scheme. It's just she's executing so well.
She's just finished really well, especially in transition.
Yep. Some good defense here from Norwood, keeping but now it's a good look there from Samantha Smith. We couldn't quite get that to fall. So now just noting that Alexa's getting a well-deserved and well-earned rest here as Maggie Federico looks to back her way in. And it's forced the pass.
Oh, I like that idea on that pass.
Yeah, a little skip pass over Thali and Delamere looking to turn the corner. Oh, and Maggie Federico with that, putting that ball on the ground, manages to draw the foul on Samantha Smith. So on the floor though, so no shooting foul.
Yeah, nice strong take by Maggie that draws the foul. That's the first on Samantha today for Holliston.
So want Caitlin to run the point. Oh, a little short on that, Delamere with that one, but it ends up being a turnover to Holliston as looks like Smith will inbound the ball to Shields. And we've got, I think, Martha Walker back out on the... Martha Walker back out there. Eva St. John.
Looks like Lindsay Haddad back out there as well, number 24 for the Panthers.
I hadn't noticed that change, but yep. Forrest is met well there. Haddad and Smith just cutting off that drive.
Eric, big game tonight for the boys as well as they travel to Holliston. A couple of them here as they were shooting around a little bit earlier, just on the other side of the divider.
Shields is going to pop early in that.
Well, that's a nice pass inside. I like that look from Haddad, throwing her hands up and still making a strong pass inside.
Nice cut there by by Martha Walker to find herself that space.
Yeah, Martha plays with a lot of confidence inside. We've also been hearing her talk a lot, and as a coach, I'm sure you love a player who's vocal and assertive out there, and that's what we've seen from Martha.
The St. John will inbound, finds Haddad.
Oh, she might put one up here. She's thinking about it.
To Shields, drops the ball up to Shields. Shields then finds St. John down low. She draws the foul from Carolyn Forrest.
Nice decision by Emma Shields. We've seen her put up some shots here. We know she's got a good three-point shot. But rather than take that contested three, she throws it inside. Holliston draws the foul.
So shooting 2. First one will be no rebounders. A little off.
And that's Eva St. John, who I think I misattributed as Michaela McHugh earlier, so apologies there.
Now I got Forrest and Grant step in with Robbie and Shields. St. John takes her second. Gets that one to fall.
There we go. That looked a lot better as she gets on the board with some points here.
All right, we got Kiki Delamere playing the point now. Off to Grant.
I love the rotation that Coach Spalding has had. A lot of different girls getting their chance to play different positions today.
And Grant's going to take that three. Well, off target, Maggie Federico with the one-handed rebound. Nicely done, and then comes out of the traffic, manages to find Grant. Grant drive is cut off by Haddad. Haddad and Smith doing a great job playing really pesky defense out at the arc. Forrest drives across.
Look at this movement Norwood has.
Oh, travel.
Yeah, one step too many for Caitlin Grant.
So, Callie Cadet and Caroline Forrest getting a breather, and we've got Lauren Reen and Sophia Venditti checking back in to join Federico, Grant, and Delamere. Shields and Smith stay in the backcourt for Holliston. Shields finds Smith. Smith looks to drive the baseline, met by Maggie Federico, and then Martha Walker back to Shields. To Smith, who's going to take that three. A little strong, can't get it to fall, but a rebound there from St. John, and then the ball falls right to Federico. Comes down with it, manages to.
That's a shame that one couldn't go for Eva right there. It was a great look for her underneath the basket after grabbing that rebound.
So Grant now back at the point, finds Federico.
She shook her head no. She wanted a pass and then decided against it.
Oh! That's just,
I think that's just miscommunication there.
Absolutely. Caitlin was open there when Lauren saw her, and then she did her cut and she's no longer there. So
Kiki Delamere almost ran it down. She was hustling to the sideline, but that ball had a little mustard on it.
So Shields takes what's given to her, takes the shot from outside, just outside the key. Lauren Reen comes down from among the trees with that rebound. Lauren Reen directs Maggie to drop it off to Kaylee Delamere, who's got the.
Ooh, did she take too many? I believe she did.
Yeah.
One slight extra step, and Kiki knew it.
Yeah.
2.5 minutes to go. Norwood with a sizable lead here. They've played well, but largely due to a nice lead they jumped out to in the first quarter.
Yeah, no, I think these teams have been very evenly matched since then. Oh, and there's Shields. Get that long range shot to finally fall.
We knew she was due soon, and she knocks it down. Number 4 for Holliston.
It's a long 2 rather than a 3.
I'm not sure who that pass was intended for. If it was
whether
for Federico or Reen there.
Yep. Yeah. Oh, some quick hands there from Holliston. Kiki picks the ball back up.
And Norwood somehow comes out with it.
Back to Delamere. Grant's going to drive, can't get there, and they're going to.
Couple seconds left on that shot clock.
No.
Well, it'll be Holliston's ball just before that goes off. 3-second violation.
Yep. All right. So this backcourt pairing of Shields and Smith has been successful these last few trips. Haddad to Walker. Oh, nice little move. Couldn't quite get that to fall. Good rebound there from Haddad. And then Smith runs down that long rebound.
Yeah, we didn't see a lot from Samantha Smith in the first half, but she's getting some run here in the fourth quarter. Looks like playing the 2 for Holliston.
Lauren Reen using that speed, getting out of trouble. The floating pass to Venditti. She's able to corral it, come down with it.
Nimble feet from the ref as well to get out of there.
Absolutely. Oh, and Delamere a little strong on that. Maggie Federico making it difficult for the and then Lauren Reen coming after Smith. And Lauren Reen found herself stuck and did what the only thing she had, which was to basically throw the ball off of Smith and get the space for Grant to inbound.
Yeah, that's one way to get yourself possession.
Maggie Federico thought about the 3, then drove, stepped back out behind the.
I like that quick pass back from Grant to Federico. Good work between the 2 of them.
And Maggie's got the range, not quite there. Shields comes down with the rebound among the 2 white shirts, still comes down with it. Now she's looking to push. She might stop and take this shot. A little floater. Runner, I guess. And battle underneath. Maggie Federico comes up with the ball and then has it knocked away from her and out of bounds by Walker.
I think that was Holliston kind of having too many cooks underneath the basket there. They had a couple players battling for the same ball. I think it ping-ponged around a little bit, went out of bounds off a couple players.
Yep. Oh, Maggie finding.
Reen was. Lauren's momentum kind of bringing her almost behind the basket. And,
Yeah.
her teammates playfully point that out, that she was not on the right side of the hoop there.
Nope. I think they've actually got Lauren playing forward at this point.
You know, mix it up, and I
Yeah.
like what Coach Spalding's doing.
Nice defense there by St. John. Center ground, contested the shot, got the turnover. So Shields pushing, stopping.
Oh, nice look.
Pop there from her.
Emma Shields looks really confident with it, doesn't she?
Yeah, definitely. And there you go. Final score 44 Norwood, 21 Holliston. So big differential between the two teams on the scoreboard. But by the end, I think really very evenly matched on the court. So, I think both Norwood certainly should be proud of their effort. And I think Holliston, for their first time out for the year, hey, a lot of good things.
Yeah, they definitely made that a lot closer. You take away that first quarter, that's a 3-point Norwood win. Now,
Yeah.
Norwood still played really well. Alexa Corus had quite a game, didn't she,
Oh.
especially in transition. Caitlin Grant playing some great defense, but nice to see the freshmen starting to do some things for Holliston. And on the big roster, it looks like they all got their feet wet. And, Kate, you can definitely come away with some positives in your Coach Baldwin today.
Absolutely. So not quite the nail biter the last one was, but still a lot of fun. Absolutely. Yeah.
All right, well, thanks for joining us today here on NCM. We hope you will stick around for the next game as the Lady Mustangs varsity team takes on the Holliston Panthers. We will have that action for you at 5:30 right here on NCM as Nora Glynn and Mark Hoover have the call. But for Eric Bodenhofer, I'm Joe Pinola. Thanks to Mike O'Donnell and Patrick O'Donnell on the cameras and Brian Dunn back behind the scenes. We hope to see you in a little bit.
Thank you very much. Good night.